There are a lot of sore legs in the tri-state. That is because this morning, close to 12,000 people took part in the events associated with this year's Heart Mini Marathon. And you know, with an event like the Heart Mini, every one of those runners and walkers has a story. New at 11, News 5's Brian Hamrick has a story of one man who beat the odds long before the finish line.
Well, this is a mini heart marathon, actually a collection of races, 5K all the way up to 15K. That's 9.3 miles. There are actually 12,000 people here today, but none of them more enthusiastic than a man named Jack Hunt. It's called an individual sport.
I've been walking at least 3 miles a day, up to 7 miles a day, just to get ready for it.
Unless you're Jack Hunt.
Wearing this sucker out.
Unaffected by the loneliness of a distance athlete.
Because we've got a team.
For him, this couldn't be more of a team effort. His top teammate couldn't be any closer to his heart. Jack had a heart transplant last August and began beating the odds with his new heart. Not only surviving, but training for the 10K, 6.2-mile mini heart marathon walk. But that's where his story takes an unusual turn, and it begins with this man, Kyle Hunlock from Lima, Ohio.
He was active in many sports, but he was also a giving person.
Kyle was an avid athlete, number 66 on his football team, but at age 22, Kyle was killed in an accident. At the time, he was training for a race of his own. It's believed Kyle was going to run one of the mini heart marathon races.
You're definitely on a mission, aren't you?
The same as Jack Hunt. One reason Jack is surrounded by so many supporters in this race, including Kyle's father, number 66.
I'm wearing his jersey in honor of my son.
Other family and friends came from around the country raising money for the Heart Association and becoming part of the Kyle's Heart team.
Taking care of others by giving of the heart would be his mantle, his mantra.
But the finish line here is just the beginning of the effort to raise money and awareness.
This is the first step in many, helping others.
All started by a young man named Kyle Hunlock, who Jack Hunt will never meet, but will always have with him every step of the way for the rhythm of the race and his life.
I think about Kyle every day, and meeting his friends and the people that knew him has just been totally wonderful.
Now, if you'd like more information about how to help the Kyle's Heart team, log on to our website, WLWT.com, and click on links. Brian Hamrick, News 5, where the news comes first.
Well, congratulations to Mr. Hunt and all the folks who took part in that great event today. And they had beautiful,
They really did.
weather.
In fact, for some folks, it may have even been a little too warm.